man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Let's talk about this Charlo thing with Jermell Charlo, the Charlo that's at 100 and that's at 154 pounds, right? He's supposed to have an undisputed clash with Brian Carlos Castano. This is a lot, so bear with me. It's a lot going on here, and then I want to take a shot at Coppinger. So yeah, I'm taking a shot at Coppinger. I'm calling my shot before I actually shoot. If I forget, I forget. But I don't think I will forget, right? So the WBO president came out last night and said that matter of fact, hold on. I heard from somebody, you know, behind the scenes said Keith Thurman didn't even do 39,000, right? He said that he did around 30,000 pay-per-view bars. He said he didn't even hear that they ain't even do 39, bro. He said they did like 30. So I got that this morning, bro. Also, well, you can wait and see what other videos I got coming. So yeah, they said he did actually 30. You know, I got this morning, somebody in the comment section was like, y'all believe anything, whoop-de-whoop-de in the comment section. Like I said before, if it didn't, where's Showtime or PBC at to deny this? Where's the pay-per-view numbers at to deny this? Come on. Like I said before, y'all believe Blue Blood when he says a blatant lie. And niggas say Keith Thurman asked for bigger gloves, but y'all question that. Y'all love to be lied to. It did. When the truth come out, then you want to shut up. It's always the black idiots too, bro. Boy, make you ashamed to be a brother. They do. So this is the WBO president Twitter page. So this kind of popped up first. Said that Castano's Charlo. It says Castano's Charlo. Look at that. It says that Castano's, you can't really see it. It says that Castano's Charlo, WBO president, looks like no unification will take place. Who you can blame? Probably Castano's, TGB Promotions, Twin Charlo, Jake Donovan Boxing, Lance Pugmire, Pug Boxing, Dan Rayfield, Lowe, Major, Dale Boxio, Naughty Fight, Showtime Boxing. So there you have it, right? So he says he got the word is called off, and he doesn't clarify why it is called off. Okay. So then people got, Irv said he heard something that Irv said he heard something about sanctioning fees, and Castanos didn't want to pay sanctioning fees or whatever the situation may or may not be. All right. So like I said, it's layers to this. Okay. So then it goes on to say Coppinger reveals, and our boxing scene guy that Jake Donovan reveals that Brian Carlos Castanos injured biceps. I said biceps. So Jermell Charlo rematch postponed at least 4 weeks. So I mean, my thing is, if it takes 3 to 4 weeks to recover, then only got to restart training camp over again. So I mean, you talking about what? You probably talking about in the summertime. And the best thing about this fight is not on pay-per-view. That's the best thing about it, because, there's rumors that you might have a pay-per-view from PBC in June or July with Gervonta Tank Davis. Just all speculations. I'm just saying that. But it says, I see this here, the effort to crown an undisputed junior middleweight champion has hit another roadblock. Boxing has learned that Brian Carlos Castanos has been forced to withdraw from a planned rematch with Jermell Charlo after suffering a slight bicep tear during training camp. The fight was due to take place March 19th at the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles, but it's forced to endure another delay. So also that same day, you have Virgil Ortiz taking on Michael McKisson a couple minutes away. So, I mean, it is what it is now. The Crypto.com arena was renamed from the Staples Center. So that's where the Lakers play at. They act like they won a championship last night beating Utah. Ooh. This one could affect the undisputed champion status for such a fight. which is facing minimum delay of 4 weeks. Efforts to contact Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, seeking comment went unreturned as it goes to publish. PBC said, we don't know, Holmes. We don't know. We trying to figure out ourselves, and we just heard it just like you heard it. we just heard it like you heard it, homeboy. You told me something I didn't know. Act like we just no comment. I didn't know. All 4 sanctionable bodies agreed to refrain from ordering mandatory title defense to allow Charlo 34-1-1, 18 KOs, and Castano 17-0-2, 12 KOs to enter a rematch with the lineal WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO titles at stake. That's the real WBC, not that franchise French fry McDonald crap. Following their controversy split draw last July 17th at AT&T Center in San Antonio. Shout out to Bam. Bam Rodriguez. Hopes for rescheduling the fight late last year or instead pushed back to late in the first quarter of 2022 on March 19th, set aside for anticipated sequel. The rematch was formerly thought through, I don't know, through cryptically announced, though cryptically announced on February 3rd with a 71-word press release that nobody freaking heard about, confirming the fight date and venue. A televised platform was not revealed, PBC, nor was event handlers move forward with the press conference, a customary practice for such an event since the pandemic. Then they knew it was a problem then. They knew it was a problem. You read this paragraph, bro. They knew it was a problem, bro. They knew this fight wasn't going to go through. And what they was going to try to do is do the switcheroo on us. They was going to try to do the switcheroo on us and try to put another opponent in there and try to run the ticket money. They knew this. And I'm like, damn, I don't remember reading the press release, and that, you know, that goes to people who's a member of the press mainly. I don't remember seeing a press conference. Look, dog, they less than what? A month out? Yeah, roughly a month out. One, not count this week, 1 week, 2, 3. Yeah, they're a month out. They're about a month out. You ain't hear nothing. There's always been some problems about this, bro. There always been some problems, bro. Always. Why didn't they do a press conference? They knew something was wrong. You know, so I mean, it's a Castano comes the worst possible time. The WBO, whose title he claimed a 12-round win over Patrick Tszyu last February, agreed to the table its plans to order mandatory defense versus Australia's Tszyu. And you said, what the F Tszyu did to deserve a mandatory defense? They be rushing these guys to fight mandatories, and the mandatories don't do nothing to deserve a mandatory but pass some money. You know, what did Tszyu do who did he beat to be a mandatory? Please, somebody tell me. The agreement came with plans for Tszyu to face 2012 Olympian and veteran trial horse Terrell Goucher on March 19th undercard, with the idea that the winners will face each other. Okay, the delay could prompt WBO to instead order the fight, which could create a domino effect. Charlo has a mandatory due and back Matelev 19-04. Who does he beat? Who has appeared from one of Texans' last 2 undercards? While Eric Slubin 24-1-17 and Sebastian Fondora 18-01 and 12 KOs are to collide in April in a fight that was guaranteed the winner shot the WBC. Urzio is the current WBA mandatory challenger. So at the end of the day, what's going on with Charlo? Let's have made it too successful with this defense. WBC title to regain the 11th round knockout Tony Harrison in their December 2019 rematch. Both defensive have been unifications. Charlo scored an 8th round knockout Jason Rosario, 21-1-1 and 15 KOs at the time in September 2020 to retain his WBC title while claiming the IBF WBA titles, becoming recognized lineal champion. That's what he get for not shooting the fade with Tony. He out here fighting people that name. That's why Charlo don't get no notoriety, bro. Also, it's the division. It's the division. Now when Floyd or De La Hoya pop their head in here, then it's a great, it's an anomaly. This division gets that type of clout. I think the best fake division or best catchweight division is 140 pounds historically, and prior to Elastic Man, Tim Tszyu's father, Costa Tszyu. I mean, you keep going on. Floyd Mayweather, Torgatti. I mean, it's been a who's list of guys who who came through. I think that might be, you got blood boxing. That might be the best 104 much fake division / catchweight division out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you shouldn't really be you shouldn't even be questioning me. You should just go ahead and just listen and learn, right? So so this is just a small thing, but that's what Charlo get. Charlo could have made the most money fighting Tony Harrison again. That's exactly what he could have done. But he wanted to go for undisputed. You can't fault that. He a throwback fighter, he'll fight anybody. And the Rosario pay-per-view did like 50,000 pay-per-view buys. You know what I'm saying? And then, he fighting Brian Carlos Castano, since some obviously fishy going on there when PBC, decided not to do a press conference. And you release tickets before you release do a press conference. You release tickets before you really announce the fight. And they getting worse and worse at promoting fights. They, with the pandemic, they doing rinky dink, press conferences on YouTube that nobody really know about in the free world. You know what I'm saying? They doing these rinky dinky Zoom conferences, trash. Then they not running commercials. I mean, shit, what would it take for Viacom to run a little 10-second ad in the middle of SWAT or SEC basketball or something like that? So, I mean, at the end of the day, the marketing is terrible. PBC is on their way out, not only in the fighters' purses. Can you see they on their way out? And obviously people waiting to see Earl and Ugas guarantee. Well, I think with Showtime bidding more money, I think that the guarantees might be as regular as they should be. And that's 2-1 million, maybe 3 if you're lucky. But yeah, they ain't put no resources into these fights, bro. At all. I mean, you could just tell it's a snatch and run. You know what they call when you leave your car running at the gas station in Detroit? They call it a smoking gun. Leave your car running and somebody jump in and pull off with it while you in the store, which I don't care about how much gas I got to waste. Because why people do that, it takes more gas to start a car than running for a couple minutes. So yeah, that's crazy to me, bro. So yep. That's just half the story so far, man. We ain't even really dig back. We're gonna go right back to this statement right here by the WBO president Paco. Remember the statement, who's to blame? Check this out though. That kind of comes full circle. It kind of comes full circle. So we got 2 more stories, right? We'll start off with this one. You can still remember this one, but I'm gonna tell you why that's so important. So Charlo on Castano's injury 2 times in a row, they tried to pull the same stunt. I ain't buying it. So here we go, yo. Here was the scenario. Jermell Charlo, 54 Charlo, feels like he's been here before with Ryan Castano's delineal. Okay, let's get this one. He says, quote, 2 times in a row they didn't try to pull the same stunt. Charlo posted on his Instagram. An immediate reaction to news of delay. No, I ain't buying it. So there you go. He said, no, I ain't buying it. So now he questioned the validity of the injury. He said it's the second time they tried to pull this. I can't believe this. Remember how super bad when he got pistol whip at the store trying to buy liquor with his fake ID. She was like, the black lady, I can't believe this. So I mean, it is what it is. Move up. Defend your mandatory. It's as simple as that, brother. As simple as that, brother. Move up. He said this on his Instagram. You can't really see it probably, but he says down here 2 times in a row they done tried to pull the same stunt. No, I ain't buying it. Well, ain't too much you can do about it. Honestly, ain't nothing we can really do about it. You can strip them, but then, can Al Heyman do magic and can he do a trick or two? And, have you face Tszyu and get the vacant WBO on the line, pull a Bob Arum? If that's so, then so be it. Tszyu moving to the main event. Y'all push it back a couple weeks. You and Tszyu fight for the vacant WBO, and Tszyu be able to fight undisputed. Simple as that. But, our game ain't that tough. I don't know if he gonna do that. No, Bob could do it, but that is what it is. Either you can, defend your, gonna order 2 mandatory soon. The PBC control 1 mandatory. Lubin can fight the winner. Lubin Fondora fight the winner. Harrison, Sergio Garcia. You could defend your IBF, then you come back and defend the WBC, or you can move up. Like I said before, it is what it is. You fighting at 54 and 60 right now. I mean, even though 60 is historically a great division, it's no money in either one of them. It's money like you getting, but it's not the money that that you see. Nobody getting Canelo money, AJ, Wilder, Fury, Dillian White. Niggas ain't getting Dillian White money, but I guess you won't get the notoriety that you're looking for at 54 or 60. You won't get the casual publicity. That's what I'm looking for. You won't be on ESPN. You'll never get that. Yeah, I'm just saying, unless somebody come along and they match your fly, man, you ain't gonna get that. So, like unless you do something that ain't been done before, which I can't think of. But all right, let's what Blueface say? Yeah, all right. Let's keep moving. So here we go. The interesting thing right here. I can do magic. It says Brian Castano's TGB promotion given 24 hours to show cause to avoid WBO-Ordered mandatory defense. So they have 24 hours. And that leads us back to this tweet. He says, who do you blame? Who do you love? That beat was crazy. Why Mr. Mustard did the crazy on that beat. Doom, doom. Come on. So he gave it 24 hours to, show that the injury is well, or they order a mandatory defense. If that's the case, I don't think he want to fight Charlo. He can't do nothing different. And Charlo gonna train this time and gonna pow, pow, hit him out of there. Brian Castanos is officially on the clock in the wake of an ultimately untimely injury, forcing the postponement of his March 19th rematch against Jermell Charlo. Argentina's Castano, 17-0-2 and 12 KOs, is now at the mercy of the WBO. The unbeaten junior middleweight titleist has been ordered by the Puerto Rico-based sanctioned belt body to show cause as to why he should not have to commit to an overdue mandatory and title defense against Australia's Tszyu. What has Tszyu done? How did we get? I just want y'all to see something real quick. Come on, man. I'm sorry, flows just go through me like big. What has he done? That's all I want to know, man. They be ordering niggas to get mandatories, and they resume look like horse crap. Look at this dude, man. This resume, bro. Look, he 20-0, 15 KOs. Who has he fought, man? Takashi Inoue to get get out of here, man. Steve Sparks, get out of here. Whack Arnolds. Dennis Hogan, get out of here. Brownie Morgan. Jeff, me so horny. So horny. Me love you a long time. Jack Barker. Dwight Ritchie. Come on, those are regional titleists, bro. Come on. Well, okay, let's go through the same. I just want to say, like, what has he done? What has he done? What has Magnum Krabadanov and Mark Romanelli done? He hadn't even fought them two. He hadn't fought Patrick Shashir. He hadn't fought Liam Smith. He hadn't fought Lubin. He tried to fight Harrison, obviously. Ocampo. He fighting Goucher number 11. No, he didn't even fought a top 5 contender, bro, in the sanction belt body. That's why, man, I wouldn't mind PBC creating their own belt, man. I don't care if they recognize it or not, because, man, we'll make the WBO belt way more special, bro. It's a sham. They fighting good. They fighting God. They getting title mandatories over money, bro. That's all it is. How do I get a championship, a title shot, and I ain't fought nobody in the top 5, top 10 in the sanction belt body? Come on. Get out of here. You don't deserve the title fight. Care what they say, what they mammy say. The fallout comes hours after breaking news story from boxing.com revealing that Castanos suffered a slight bicep tear during training camp ahead of his planned WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO lineal junior middleweight championship rematch. Houston's Jermell Charlo, 34-1-1, 18 KOs. The bout was due to take place at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, formerly known as the Staples Center, with the undercard including Tszyu, 20-0 with 15 KOs, in a crossroad bout against 2012 U.S. Olympian and veteran trial horse Terrell Goucher. It appears that Tszyu and promoter Matt Rose, ahead of the No Limit Promotions, No Limit Soldiers, I thought I told you, are not interested in yet another delay and already own title shot, which in turn has forced the WBO hand. At the end of the day, what have y'all done to deserve a title? I don't care if you win or not. What have you done to deserve a title shot, bro? You've done nothing but beat up on, ooh, so honey, ooh, so honey, me love you long time. Come on, man. Come on. Jeff Horn couldn't wait bully up there. Shout out to Casual Boxer. We bully Earl Spence. Oh, please be advised, the WBO World Championship Committee confirmed receipt of email corresponds by Matt Rose, a No Limit Soldier, No Limit Proposal representative of Tszyu, indicating that TGB Promotions informed Mr. Rose that the undisputed WBO, WA, WC, IBF Junior Middleweight Championship contest between Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano, scheduled for Saturday, March 19th. In 2022 at the Crypto Arena. That's why I told somebody in Los Angeles, California, for me, Staples Center. I told somebody that's why I ain't booked my ticket, bro. I ain't, man. PBC unpredictable, bro. You know, have been canceled due to injury suffered by Brian Castano. Luis Bestia Salas, chairman of the WBO Championship Committee, informed TGB, Charlo Sebastian, Consurio, Castano's manager, an official letter copy of which was obtained by boxing.com. Therefore, Castano is unavailable to participate as scheduled. Quote, consequently, TGB Promotions informed Mr. Rose that Charlo Castano will be rescheduled for another month, for either month of May or June of 2022. Like I said, considering the preceding circumstances and Mr. Rose's objection that the WBO mandatory title defense is further delayed, he requested that this committee proceed with immediate enforcement of the WBO mandatory defense between Brian Castano and Tszyu accordingly. And like I said before, you want a undisputed shot, or you want a WBO shot. You get undisputed, but then again, he probably thinking that WBC gonna order something. PBC got that on lock. A little bit gonna wait, and then you talking about what the IBF can order something. The old boy been fighting on his undercard, so he might take the IBF. For I understand, they want their shot. They want their shot. They don't deserve. All right, there'll be a previously delayed mandatory. We all know that. It said for now, for the onus is on Castano and TBG to convince sanctioned body otherwise. Quote, TGB Promotions has 24 hours to issuance of a notice of letter to showcase why the WBO World Championship Committee shall not order the enforce of the mandatory title defense between Brian Castano and Tszyu and order negotiation immediately between the parties, noted Matias Salas. So it is what it is. Bust a brick down. Do this. Whoop, whoop. My OJ the Juice Man voice. Hey, it's like candy. You know what he was talking about. I know you. Then you feel it too. He ain't one talking about no candy in that song. He was talking about the candy that they accused Charlo. They take it, man. Crazy. I ain't never accused you, Charlo. You crazy motherfucker. I ain't fighting you. Pow. We gonna pow. But it is what it is. So I mean, Charlo might not get undisputed. He might have to wait for Tszyu, and Tszyu probably gonna take that belt. I got the final piece of the puzzle. I'm running back to Australia. You hear me, mate? And you have to come over here like Sonya Blade and get Kano's WBO title, mate. That's what's gonna happen. No, I mean on this. Look at this dude right here. I almost used the word I shouldn't use. He says that there's the tweet that he put. Castano's Charlo look like no notification. He said, "Wow, for a sanctioned body president to cryptically blame a fighter for being injured. Can we go back to recognizing 3 belts?" So this is your breaking point to go back to 3 points. What you mean? You wait, you got the story. You heard what Charlo said. He probably got several phone calls, and Charlo said, "Nigga lying." Castano said, my shoulder, my arm, my bicep. They like, well, we see who guys go out there with a messed up bicep. Figure it out, So he's literally trying to figure it out. So now this will make you want to go back to 3 belts, not the franchise title. Not lying about Camboso, Teofimo Lopez being undisputed. Not the WBO having the wood, the gold, the bronze, the Reggie belt. You're right, not Canelo. WBC doing all that BS for Canelo. Like I said before, boxing is fueled with BS like this, and I call a spade on Mike. We should go back to 3 belts, so we could just say Spence and Ugas is undisputed. Boy, stop. Boy, stop. Get out of here. We can call Charlo undisputed right now, even though we seen a nigga lose to Castano. PBC butt boys, man. It is what it is, man. I cooked long enough. I said this was gonna be lengthy. It was lengthy. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. If you want to find me everywhere I produce content at, from Twitch to Facebook, I'm on Twitch to Twitter to Instagram. You can just hit the link tree, link in the description. It's right under the words "Find me everywhere." If you want to make a financial donation, appreciate everybody. Anthony, cousin Vinny, everybody out there donating last night. You can donate $ Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Appreciate the love, support. Check the Box News playlist. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.